Hey, hello, welcome to Do It Yourself Magic. This is Imad from emagic.com. I do a lot of do it yourself props where we build the magic tricks, especially for kids, So after Halloween, the cool thing about Halloween is when it ends, you go and you can pick up the things on clearance, the stuff people don't want. People donate stuff like this over here. I picked this up from Goodwill for $3.99. It's a picture that does this thing. If you press the button, hey! So when I saw this, I'm like, hey, this could be a nice prop that you can use as a puppet, as an Axtell board, if you're familiar with that is. So Axtell, they make a lot of puppets, and one of their puppets are very magical. They use a drawing board. You draw the eyes, and then there's a control mechanism, and the mouth opens. You can control it as a puppet, a picture puppet. So this is used by magicians a lot. This is going to be a picture frame, and I can use this as a prop by itself if you do it zucchini style. If you know who Zucchini is. Zucchini is a guy who transferred magic to comedy. So basically he's a children comedian disguised as a magician. So the prop does something and he tells the prop, stop doing that, and the children will be dying laughing. So this by itself could be a prop, but I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and open it up. I'm going to cancel the audio. So by canceling the audio is just to remove this and cut the audio wires from the speaker. The mouth mechanism here, I did attach a line. I can drill a hole and pull the line out, but I put it for the side for now. So when I pull this, I can use a similar puppet technique. Hello. The only thing is that the picture over here. So I'm thinking maybe I can replace this picture with something else. And then without audio, I can control or time when the eyes pop out when I do when I press a button, or it does have a sensor option, so I can walk away and the mouth will still be talking from a distance. And this is the expensive version of the Axtell board. So I can write my script in a way that to say something, and the puppet here or the character here will react. The question is, what kind of picture should be here? Should it be like an Axtell board, like a white page where I draw something and it comes to life? I'm not sure. So I'm gonna play with this later. I'm gonna take it apart and see what I can do, what's the mechanics exactly inside. So this is a do-it-yourself, but you need to find something like this. It's not something you replicate unless you have something like this. So I'm gonna open it up and kind of learn on the go what to see and what to find. But so far, an Axtell board, the cool thing about it is when you turn your head away from the audience and you look at the picture, this is an easy puppet technique because you can be talking and nobody can see your mouth, and you can see to my point. So let's put this aside. This is the first trick we picked up on Halloween from the Halloween clearance. The second one is I found this Tootsie Roll pen, 2-pack stick pen from Sky High. Made in China for $1. So 2 for $1. So I do have real Tootsie Rolls, so why not do a Tootsie Roll trick since there's a lot of candy. So this is I'm just doing this, I'm experimenting with this on camera, so just bear with me. I'm not sure how to kind of learn as we go. So to vanish it, you can do the famous however you vanish a pen, either with a sleeve or with the other technique. So this is the pen. Okay, so this is the cap right here. So I do have real Tootsie Roll over here, a smaller one over here. Maybe you can show the small Tootsie Roll, and you do a Tootsie Roll expansion or stretching Tootsie Roll. So I'll cut a piece of the paper here just to work with the illusion. So I'm just playing with this here at the moment. So for example, one of the methods that we use is the cigarette. To stretch like a wand or a cigarette is to use a little bit of the wrapper and do this illusion right here. The cool thing with this is we can have a little bit of real Tootsie Roll here. So I can open this and take a bite, maybe. So the Tootsie Roll pen, and you get to use the pen as a treat. All right, Tootsie Roll. The stretching Tootsie Roll. The last one is my favorite one, is basically a thrift store find. This is related to Halloween. because it is a spooky trick. So when I find something in the thrift store that looks magical, I pick it up. So I picked this up. At the moment, I didn't know what to do with it, but hey, with time, this looks like a spirit, cabinet spirit, right? So the cool thing about the cabinet spirit is it's great in Halloween. It allows you to tell the story to the children and to demonstrate how it works. Basically, I bought this from I think Savers or Goodwill, or it was like $7.99, a little bit on the higher price. These are plastic pieces I just picked up from a children prop just to put it on the cover over here temporarily. The chair here is from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree for $1 over here. This chair, which I have somewhere here, it comes 2 in 1 pack. The doll here, as you can see, is also from a thrift store. The reason I cut off the head, not to make it look creepy, but because I was experimenting and how the trick is gonna evolve and how it's gonna work. So it requires a smaller doll, and I was looking for one of these voodoo dolls, right? The creepy dolls. I couldn't find one, so I picked up this one. Light in weight. So if you want to make your own cabinet spirit, you need to know the technique. The technique is very simple, and I will tell it to you for a reason. The reason is because a lot of people do this trick and they pretend it's real. You know who I'm talking about. When you tell the scary story and then you open it and you really make the children believe there is such thing as something, a spirit moving the doll. And this is very troubling, by the way. So anybody who tells you that this is a true trick, just send him to this video and I'll show you how you do this. So there are a few methods. The more methods you learn about magic, really, the more options you have. The classical method to do this is to have a wire or a string. So the string will be pulling the doll to its location. So I did drill a hole on this corner. I drilled a few places and I attached the wire in few places here. So this is the best how do I say this? This is the best way that I got it so far. So if you don't want to see the secret of this, don't, go ahead and look away if you don't want to expose the magic. But after a few trials and tests, I think I got it to work. To some degree, it works. And you can see underneath it here, it's supposed to be levitated above ground. And so yeah, so there is a wire that's pulling the doll. So the other version of this trick is the ball and a cup. So the ball goes inside the cup. So this is how it looks like when I pull it. I will work on this. I'll put something else here, maybe some graphics, some other things. But this is really a cabinet that you find regularly in thrift stores. It's not something new, and it's not something rare. So you find these all the time, especially when they are like $7.99 marked. People usually don't buy $7.99. It's too expensive for a thrift store. So anyways, other than that, and the thing is with do-it-yourself, when it comes to thrift store, there are so much things that you find that is magical, but you don't know what it's used for. So if you want to be a collector of strange things, you will find out that a lot of the magic principles do apply. So I'll give you an example. Here is an example of something I found in a thrift store. Now, it looks a little bit magical. Not too much, not a big deal. But when I opened it, I found out that this is a cone, and it's made from wood, a wooden cone. So I bought it immediately because cone in magic, if you look at the history, this is a historic trick that nobody uses anymore. The cone shape and a ball. So there's a trick, I think it's called a ball and a cone. The principle with the cone is any size ball, when you put any size ball, it will work like a chop cup, right? So it does have a chop cup quality. So you can use the chop cup method to do your illusion. You can do the sleight of hand, and you can do something else called the poof ball. I think it's by Sam Patrick. I think poof ball, right? So you can do also like ball tricks without sleight of hand. But the point is that when I find this, I immediately thought a cone and a ball trick. And this itself is also a good solution to store your balls. So So you can put the balls inside, and I can put this in shelf, and it's a collector magical item. So that's the thing with the thrift stores. You can't really replicate what you find. And if I want to show something that, yeah, I found this by accident, how difficult it is to find something, or how easy is it to find something like this? I don't know. So that's the thing with the thrift store finds. So I'm gonna do videos of this nature. I'm gonna come back to the puppet. I'm gonna play with it a little bit, maybe do a follow-up afterwards. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe and check us out on our Patreon, where we're doing 3D magic tricks. So this is our new 3D prop that we're coming up with. So check us out later. Take care. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, updated is my Uncle Ben, who was dead for 500 years. This is the final product. I decided to keep the same image because it looks really cool and I can't find anything else. So I did remove the audio wires for the speakers. So as you can see, it will work like this. I did add a mechanism here, just like the puppet, an easy mechanism. And I drilled a hole in the middle. So this way the puppet can talk. I can press this and time it and keep talking, and then have a reaction with the puppet. Hope you like it, guys, and yeah, let me know what you guys think.